It's your girl, Vicki Street, the rap goddess from the Shy, and you're tuned in to 10 Questions with Vicki Street, only on The Loop. I really don't feel like it's good to stay in one spot for too long, and I've been hosting events since I was 17, and I've always been around music for one, but I've always been creating space for other folks, and I just feel like at this time of my life, I'm putting myself a little bit more in the forefront, pouring my resources into myself and letting myself know that I have a story that's worth being told as well. And so for the past 10 years, I've been hosting shows, doing tribute shows of some of my favorite artists like, MC Light and The Brat. But I always knew that if I were to write my own lyrics, it would be a rap because the energy is there, the love from the crowd is there, the love from the community is there. So I was just really ready to let the world see what I got. Influences my artistry by giving me more of a melting pot or more of freedom to experiment with like my sounds. I would say folks from Chicago have a lot of soul in their music and they're inspired by a lot. And you will find a lot of our artists being known as genre vendors, which I would say I am one as well. So I'm proud to be from Chicago and call myself an artist as well, because I definitely am a product of soul music, and my parents love soul music and they play it around me all the time. So I would just say being from Chicago, it adds to my artistry because I know that I'm cool. I'm a cool person, and it just like adds to my swag. It adds to the grit that's already within me. It adds to the stories that are already within me that I know that'll be relatable to the people listening. So yeah, it's a freestyle. You pretty much don't need too much going on in your freestyle videos, I feel like, because freestyles are all about the bars. But I knew that I had to make it hot. So the concept for the video was simple. Whole lot of money. I knew I had to have some money in there. I knew I had to have some girls in there, some entourage in there. I knew I had to basically show my other persona, because I got different personas, but I thought it was time to let these girls know. I thought it was time to let everybody know, basically. So the concept for Whole Lot of Money, sexy, dominant, powerful, showing the other side of myself a little bit more, because I have a duality about myself for sure, but I wanted to definitely step more into my feminine side and more into a different, sexier side of myself while still delivering those bars. So I definitely feel like it's giving Foxy Brown vibes, you know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna be praying for a collaboration. But what's crazy is Via was already following me on IG a couple months before I had even made that freestyle. So I was like, I know she gonna see it. She saw it. And then I love the response. It was just so genuine. It sounded like, if anybody were to see that somebody just killed their freestyle, like killed their song, literally. And I really love Bia. Like, first of all, I can understand everything she's saying, and my mama can understand everything she's saying. I feel like we need some more icy girls out here, some more pretty girls out here that, just promote womanhood. And I would love to do a collab with her because, she's so chill with it, but she boss with it. And that's what I'm on. Never Chase It, I Attracted is actually an affirmation that I wrote for myself, for whenever I believe that I don't deserve whatever it is that I emote my own self. Like, no, you can have whatever it is you want. You are definitely worth it. And after I wrote that, I started walking in that lifestyle and for sure started to get the things that I deserve. So that's where it comes from. We purposely bragging over here because it's all affirmations and manifestations. Jeff Bezos. That's how rich I would be if I had $1. Every time somebody told me I sound like MC Light. Like, come on now. It's the link up that we've been waiting on has to happen at this point. Because, like, come on now. When is the biopic coming? MC Light, if you want an actress for the biopic, I'm here. Cause it's your girl. I believe that we have music for soulmates. And I met Greg Owens, in college. He produced my Vicki Street show theme song. We did it in his dorm. And the rest was history. And it's like, Greg gets me. Like, we have the same musical heartbeat. Like, we both really love funk, bass lines, groove, music that makes you feel. And he can create anything that I'm thinking of. That's how I knew he was the perfect person to collaborate with, especially specifically for this Slique song. So, me and Greg, what they say, we so tight that you get our styles tangled. That's us. Not many people know this, but I kind of have a hard time writing hooks. Like, I love to write bars and the lyrics themselves and the verses, but I don't really be caring about the hook. Like, hooks don't have that much substance to me. I'm trying to show folks what I got through the verses. And so I wrote the entire song all the way through with no hook, all the verses all together. So this song was just some long poem, pretty much. And I didn't even realize that I had enough for a full-length song with 3 verses. As a matter of fact, when we did the first take for Slique, I only had 2 verses. And I made up a chorus, since you have to make choruses to go for songs. I sent it to one of my friends, and she was like, "It's nice, but you plan on putting a hook in there?" And I was like, "I did. You didn't hear it?" And she was like, "Yeah, but it seems to go on forever for a minute in the beginning." I'm like, "Oh, okay, I get what she's saying." So I had to go through the first verse and find a comfortable spot to cut it and put another chorus in there. And, that's how it became a full-length song. The song is about 5 minutes long. And, when I wrote the song, the hardest part for me is always like, I had to realize you don't have to write a song all in 1 second. So I came back to write every single verse. Sometimes I would come back to write the same verse, finish the verse. So yeah, the hardest part for me was kind of more so like structuring the song. Yeah, but the words were always there because I just kept flowing. You know what? I would say, even though she's been out for a minute, I would say Drizzy is and has been a top female rapper to look out for in Chicago. It's almost like those who know, but also I feel like she's highly underrated. Y'all need to stop playing with her. Like, she got the bars, she got the sex appeal going on. She can go toe-to-toe with a dude or a girl. It's not always about the looks and the aesthetics, that's definitely something that I feel like we can all appreciate. So I would say her. I feel like Baja Banks is gonna do very, very big things. She's been doing a thing over this past year or so, but I definitely feel like she's putting Chicago on the map as a city that can also go toe to toe with these other girls who be in their bags, in their Birkins. So I'm just excited for the versatility that we have in our female rappers in Chicago, and I'm glad to be a part of it. Want to stay in tune with me, they can follow me on IG @_Vicki Street, VICKI Street, like skirt. We always on Twitter as well. That's @Voice of Streets. You can also find me on everything, all the music platforms under Vicki Street as well, and VickiStreet.com too. And catch me on one of these stages soon. We always hosting something. We always in these streets. You just tuned in to 10 Questions with Vicki Street on the Loop Showcase. Go ahead and like, comment, share on everything, Instagram and Facebook @the Loop Showcase. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.